When you work with clients, when you work with brands, you work with some amazing brands, what does your approach look like? Where do you start with your brand patients, so to speak, and get to understand their, the diagnostics, if you will, what their objectives are? What does your method look like?
Well, usually we start at some level with the customer journey because we're working to serve customer needs at the end of the day. We don't want to work on content plumbing without understanding what is the fountain we want to create at the end of the plumbing, right? So we really kind of want to build an understanding of what are the experiences that the organization is working toward today. What's the actual shippable production environment today? What do those experiences need to look like in the future, right? And so for a lot of organizations, they're moving towards something, personalization, some form of composability, which is essentially, I need all my departments to be able to create things on the fly. I can't wait for IT to kind of work through the process of shipping a web page, right? Like I need to have components that are reusable and remixable by my departments, right? Or they're moving towards some kind of intelligent experience for customers, which means, hey, I'm a medical device company, and now I want an immediate set of content to help that patient through the next steps in their process. Or I'm a fintech company and I want somebody to be able to call up and us to know that they're on step 5 of 8 in a chargeback process and pick them up right there and help them complete because of, how we're interacting between call center and web and mobile. And so all of that symphony of outcomes is kind of the basis. And then we work back to the patterns and we try to understand, well, what are the content models and what are the semantic models that support those experiences? So what are the words, like the taxonomies, and how those need to get tagged across our assets? And what are the content structures that support these experiences? And then we help our clients really develop a set of sheet music that all their teams can work against. And then in some cases, we actually build those orchestration functions with the client.